Smart automation, better business. Learn how to optimize your business with Solved.
In this video today, we're going to walk through how you can make sure that you can see the net total price of your groups when using groups. This could be either for standard groups or for multi-year groups when dealing with ramps. So the first thing you're going to want to make sure is set up correctly is the page layout. If you navigate to the Visualforce page for your quote, you'll want to make sure that these fields are added to the sales transaction element. So here, if I click on the sales transaction line editor, you'll want to make sure that you have your quote line group, summary subtotal, and summary total amount. These will make sure that you can see your net total price at the group level. If I were to remove these, and save this, and navigate back to my quote, we would see that we no longer have our net total price visible. So I'm going to go back, make that change. Add those fields back. Remove that one, and then if we scroll down all the way to our quote line group, we can see our summary fields here. It will use the quote line grouping to help position those, so you can see that these are at the very end, but they will be placed appropriate to the quote line placement. So I'll go ahead and save this. The other thing to check if you're seeing that this is not showing correctly or not calculating even though you have it on the page layout is to verify that your pricing procedure is set up correctly. If we jump over to our pricing procedure, if you are copying a previous version, you may already have these aggregate pricing at the bottom of your pricing procedure. If not, these are things that you'll want to make sure are set up so that you can have the appropriate calculation for your groups. First one is the total amount. This is going to be by individual line. We'll then have another aggregate that will be our subtotal here. And then our last one, which is going to be our actual group, our sales transaction item group, that will give us our item group summary subtotal. This is also how you could get other aggregate values if you needed to have a unit price or something similar when working with the sales transaction line editor. You want to make sure that it's grouped by your sales transaction item group and mapped to the appropriate output variable that can then be visible on the page layout. Once this is all done, you will then be able to see your net total price appear. This is important for those that are using the sales transaction line editor to make sure that they can see group totals quickly and easily, and make sure your sales team can have as much information as possible. Please follow along for any other Revenue Cloud updates that we may have. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. If you have any questions around Revenue Cloud, please toss them in the comments, and we'll work towards creating new videos to help answer those questions.
Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to help you automate your business. Please like, comment, or subscribe for more.